Hi, I'm Dr. Anirudh from Toothpicks Dental Healthcare, and today I would like to talk about tooth decay. And tooth decay is a very common problem in children and as well as adults. And why do we restore a tooth decay? And what happens if we don't restore the tooth decay? And what are the complications associated with tooth decay? Is what I would want to talk today. So, you may notice that in this video I have kept a very ugly plant in front of me, which is very distracting. I would like to compare your tooth with this amazing plant, which is called golden pothos or probably money plant. And most of my patients who come to my clinic know how much I love my plants because you see so much greenery in my clinic. Now, first of all, you need to understand the structure of your tooth, right? Your tooth has a crown and it has a root, and the root is embedded inside your gums, which is also having other structures, like you have your bone inside your gums, and it is a very it's a very complex structure, but that has nurturing capacity to your tooth. And the effect of your tooth crown, the crown which can be visible outside, has an effect on the gums as well. So now, why I took an example of this beautiful plant is because I want to compare the leaves of this particular plant to the crown of your teeth, and the root part of it to the roots of your teeth, and this container along with what is inside the container to gums, and what is inside gums, right? So now, why is it important for you to understand that a decay can cause a problem? Now, if you have noticed, whenever you have a decay, it's very disturbing for somebody to see it, probably. Okay, if it is visible, if it is on your front teeth, it is very visible for somebody, just like how this leaf is visible to you in the video, right? It's visible. Now, if at all we have to fix this plant, or if I let this plant be like this, what is going to happen is that it is eventually going to dry up, rot, and fall off. And we also have another leaf here which is along with that, which may also get affected because this particular tooth may have a particular disease that can spread to this part of the tooth, and also this can be lost. We can see that there is a little spread of disease of this leaf to this particular leaf as well. So now it's very important to understand also the components of your root, right? Your root is very important. If the container contains something which is not suitable for your plant, the roots don't survive. So therefore, the health of your gums are also important. Now let's come to the point of tooth decay. When we are restoring a tooth, we use an air turbine to drill your teeth. We hear a lot of our patients saying that, doctor, I don't like the sound of it, I'm scared of that. Yes, we understand that, because as dentists, it is our duty to understand our patients. It is important that we understand that you're scared. That's the reason why we explain you the procedure before we go ahead with any kind of procedure. So then what we do is actually we remove the rotten part of your tooth. We don't go into the good part of your teeth at all. We don't go into the good part of your teeth. We remove the rotten part of your teeth. Why do we remove the rotten part of the teeth and then restore it? Of course, in a leaf, I will not be able to restore, but in your tooth, I will be removing this part. Just like probably I'll use a scissor now. I'm removing this part along with a little infected part which is removed. So what happens is, this is your decay, And if you see, there is an yellowish discoloration here, which is also an infection part of it. So we remove slightly, maybe very, very little layer of your tooth there, where the germs or bacteria is there, and then we remove the tooth. We remove the decay. So when we remove the decay, the tooth now is free of your decay. And then what we do is we restore it. We put another filling which will look like a leaf, which will look like a tooth. In case of a leaf, it should look like a leaf. In case of your tooth, it should replicate the anatomy of your teeth. It should be healthy. It shouldn't cause any other problem to any other teeth. And make sure that you can save this leaf in future, or maybe save your teeth for future, so that the disease that was here is not going to spread now further into other part of your teeth, that is your root. And when your root is infected, what happens? The container, what is containing inside this right now, is also compared to the gums, like I told earlier. The roots are going to get infected. So when the roots are going to get infected, you will have problem inside the gums, which will cause pain, which may cause infection, which may cause pus, so on and so forth. So therefore, before it causes a problem to your gums, to your base of the root, etc., we are removing the decay and restoring it with another material. It can be silver colored, it can be tooth colored, it can be a golden restoration in a large filling, maybe a crown, so that the infection is stopped at that point in time. A decay is actually an infection of the tooth, right? It's actually that the bacteria are releasing some toxins, and these toxins are eventually spoiling the tooth structure. I'm using a very common man's term in this presentation, because in this video, because I want you to understand the importance of tooth decay, because the more you wait, the more problem it is, right? Right now, this tooth or this plant, right now, the decay is gone. So we are going to fill this part now. We're going to fill it with material of your choice, or if the doctor suggests you some material, that choice of material we are going to use. Once we use that, then we are going to check if it is suiting your tooth anatomy, or your bite is proper, etc., etc. And we will keep it on observation. We will recall you for checkup and other things to make sure that the infection is not further progressing. So now, once we start doing once we have done the filling of the decay, it is very important for you to maintain it really well. Okay, it is very important for you to maintain it really well, so that you don't develop a secondary infection. What is a secondary infection or a secondary decay? Is a decay that starts at this part of the tooth, right? This part of the tooth where we have removed the tooth structure. So therefore, once you get your filling done and you maintain it well, you can prolong the life of your tooth very well. Or if you allow this entire infection to progress further down, it will affect the entire tooth. It will affect the roots. It can also spread to other teeth inside the gums. Now also, if your gums have a problem, then there could also be a problem where the food gets lodged between the teeth, and also cause gum problem along with your tooth problem. So it is called endoperiole lesions. These are where the teeth decay is caused because of gums receding downwards and food getting lodged there, and then further complications that takes place. So therefore, please try to understand the importance of decay, because whenever you have a decay, whenever you have a problem, it is important that you get it restored, not delay, not wait for the entire leaf to rot. Okay, don't let the leaf to rot, because when the leaf rots, the neighboring leaf will start rotting if you don't save it, and then you may lose the entire plant from the pot altogether. So this is just an example that I'm giving to make you understand. If you have any questions, you can always get back to me. You can always send us a WhatsApp on 810-592-8839 with your questions, queries. I can make videos depending on your questions. If you have anything that you want to ask me, I can make the video depending on your questions. Please take care of your teeth really well and maintain your teeth really healthy. Thank you so much.